I went from being this like extremely confident person about this pregnancy to feeling all of this anxiety and intrusive thoughts about the pregnancy, and it's been really hard to balance, I guess. Woo! Got a new graphic tee. It's the Doors and it's from Urban. So cute and comfy. This is like my staple, pregnant or not, an oversized tee, and then Lululemon, I think these are 6-inch bike shorts, which I think they're out of stock online. But I always love a good graphic tee, and I thought this was so cute. This is the size small medium. I'll link it below. I also ordered these from Urban Outfitters as well. I've been wanting the sweatshirt forever and finally bit the bullet. I love the colors, honestly. These sweatshirts are so comfy. Like the oversized sweatshirts from Urban are my favorite thing ever. And the t-shirts. This is a Def Leppard one. You can never have too many Def Leppard t-shirts. But I loved the green. I think it's such a unique color. Today is Monday. I don't know when this video is going live, but I hope you guys are having a good week or had a good weekend. We had a very chill weekend. We really didn't do much except watch basketball, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, on to the Final Four, which is really exciting. Saturday I went and helped my friend with her photography business. I did some drone shots for them and flew my drone, so that was kind of fun. And that was seriously all we did this weekend. Watch basketball, I did that, and then we just like relaxed. I woke up this morning experiencing a pregnancy symptom that I experienced with Scarlett that I was really hoping wouldn't come back, but it is here, and it's sciatic pain, and I can feel it right in my tailbone. The second I woke up this morning, I stood up and I could feel it, and I'm like, oh, she's back. That sciatic pain is back. The sciatic pain was really bad with Scarlett, so we will see how it is with this pregnancy. But anyways, as far as pregnancy updates go, I'm 9 weeks pregnant right now, by the way. But as far as pregnancy updates go, I want to like document my pregnancy and everything. Whoa. I want to document my pregnancy and have this to look back on, but I'm not quite sure how you guys want to see it. Let me know in the comments. Would you guys rather see dedicated pregnancy updating videos like, I don't know, every 2 weeks or something, or would you rather me just like casually talk about it in vlogs like I've been doing? I feel like that's kind of what I prefer, but if you're pregnant, it's kind of nice to like go back and watch those videos to see if other women are experiencing the same thing you're experiencing, and yeah, I don't know. So let me know in the comments, what would you prefer to see? Anyways, here's my 9-week bump, and no, I feel large, but I know I'm gonna look back on this and be like, you Caitlin, this is nothing. Okay, my plan right now, I need to put these clean dishes away, and then I'm gonna give Indy a bath. He needs a bath so bad, and I'm just gonna give him a bath in the sink. These are my favorite glasses, by the way. They're from Our Place, and they come in a set of 4. They're 4 different colors, and I love them. I don't know, I love the simplicity and I love the colors. Okay, I'm about to take my progesterone injection, and I was just gonna count, let me see. I think I stopped taking them April 28th, so I have like 30 days left. 30 days left of these injections. They're really starting to get to me. I have really bad knots under my skin. I'm bruised pretty bad, and it hurts. It definitely like hurts to touch. Some weeks are better than others. Like some weeks they don't hurt as bad, but I don't know. This past week, they've been pretty painful, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's because I'm so bruised and because my knots under the skin are so, like large. Anyways, we're in the home stretch of these, and I cannot wait to be done with these injections. Somebody asked me too if these like go in my stomach. These are the intramuscular injections, and I've shared these a lot on my channel. But these go like in my butt muscle, glute muscle. Thank you, Ty. I do not inject these myself. I've never done it myself, but I know a lot of women who don't have the choice to do so. They have to, they have to inject themselves. But I'm grateful that Ty is here to be able to give me every injection, because I could not. It'd be hard.
Very hard.
I could not. Okay, injection is done. The reason I'm still taking these, by the way, I had somebody ask me this. The reason you still take like the injections and I'm on estrogen still is because when you go through a frozen embryo transfer, your cycle's completely like controlled. And so until the placenta is able to completely like take over and support the fetus, we have to supplement with progesterone and with estrogen. It is like very important. So yeah, that is why I'm still on progesterone and still on estrogen, and I'll be completely on it until I start my second trimester. Are you ready? It's time. You ready to go take a bath? Oh. You ready to go take a bath? You go bath. Okay. You're gonna feel so nice and so clean after. All right, ready? Nice and warm. Here. Here's a before and an after. Sorry, bud. Good boy. Go for it. Go, go, shake.
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 Shake it. Love you. You read this one? Thank you. He's not that wet. There he goes. We've got the zoomies. You want a dream stick? You a good boy. You were a good boy. We got a bath. Okay, quickly want to thank Medify for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. This time of year for Ty and I, our allergies are so bad. Every single year, same exact time, it always happens. We have been on the hunt for an air purifier for quite some time and stumbled across this company called Medify, and they have been so awesome to have in our home. If you don't know what an air purifier is, by the way, it takes the air in the room and circulates it, and it cleans the air by removing particles and airborne chemical substances, and it just makes your air in your space a lot more clean. Something that I recently learned that I found super interesting is the air in your space, like your home or your office space, can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air you're breathing outside, which is beyond me because you would think it'd be cleaner inside your home. Wrong. So this is the MA50 model. This cleans up to an 1,100 square foot room in just 30 minutes, which is amazing. Anyways, it's really simple to use. There is a touch screen on the top, so you simply just turn it on, and it's at a level 1 right now, but you can turn this all the way up to a 4 by just hitting the little fan, and this is gonna clean the room a lot faster. It also has a night mode, so you can dim the light, which is really nice. You can lock it too, so if you have a toddler who likes pressing buttons, you can just hold that down and it locks it. And then I also like the fact that there is a timer setting, so if you wanted to set this to run for, I don't know, 2 hours, you could do that as well. I love the sleek design of the Medify air purifiers, and also their advanced H13 True HEPA filtration traps more dust, pollen, pet dander, smoke, bacteria, and viruses than leading competitors, and it can help dehumidify rooms. Anyways, I do feel like our air is a lot cleaner. I'm definitely not having allergy attacks as often as I typically do this time of year. You feel better in the house?
Oh, yeah.
With the air? Yeah, like Ty really struggles with allergies, like big time this time of year.
No, it's like whenever like we go outside and do stuff right now, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, when we go outside. But when we're inside, it's not that bad, right?
No.
It's the air purifier. Like I really feel like
as soon as I go do my stuff,
I feel like it's made a huge difference.
start sneezing.
Yeah, I feel like it's made a huge difference. So 10 out of 10 recommend Medify. I do have a discount code as well, which I will leave right here on the screen. You can save $15 off your entire purchase. And then if you bundle as well, so if you get multiple air purifiers for your home, you can save an additional 10 to 15% off. You guys can click the link down below in the description box to shop Medify and check out all of their amazing air purifiers. Indy's starting to dry off. Why are you growling at me?
He doesn't look quite as much of a rat.
He doesn't. So why are you growling at me? He's mad at me. Okay, bye.
He was growling at me too. What's up, bud? What are you growling?
He's just embarrassed that his hair's wet. It is kind of a gloomy day out, and I'm kind of digging it. Also, every time I share our little like sprouted plant that was coming out of this, the Dr. Seuss type plant. Everybody asks what happened to it, what happened to it, but we actually ended up cutting it down. And so it was called the Bloom of Death, and apparently this is gonna die now, and honestly it doesn't look like it's doing very good compared to like this guy who's thriving. So I think this is on its way out. We honestly might completely remove these. They're so pretty, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, but they are so sharp, not kid friendly at all. These little ends are like needles. Like it literally hurts so bad when you get poked by these. So I don't know, we might completely remove these, but we're just kind of waiting for this guy to die. Hi guys, it's a couple hours later now. I have been working at my computer, had to film a couple of Instagram stories to send to my manager, and now I'm going to do something very important, and that is go get my favorite smoothie. It's called the Unicorn Smoothie, and it's like, oh, it's so good. I'll show you guys when I get it. I need to stop by Walgreens because I need to pick up my estrogen prescription, and it should be my last prescription. And then also I ordered a bunch of pictures. Like I went through my phone and printed out a ton of pictures because I was going through Scarlett's baby book this past weekend, and I just realized I needed to print off pictures because I think it's so important to physically have like pictures, not just on your phone, not just online, but to like physically have them. I need to have like a real conversation with you guys really fast because I addressed this over on Instagram, and I feel like it just wouldn't be right to not go more in depth and talk about really how I'm feeling right here on YouTube. I'm also like extremely out of breath right now, so it is what it is. I have really been struggling with this pregnancy, and I didn't think I would. I didn't think I would have the feelings that I'm feeling. I didn't think I'd be feeling the way that I'm feeling. I thought it'd be a lot different, and there's a lot of factors I think that kind of play into that, but I just want to be open and actually like share real, raw, honest thoughts with you guys because it's not going how I thought it was gonna go. Here's what I'm having trouble with when I try to share how I'm feeling. I know I am technically like complaining or whatever, but I don't want it to come off as I'm ungrateful to be pregnant because that's not the case at all. You can still be grateful to be pregnant and be grateful to be growing a baby, but also be experiencing things. Pregnancy is hard, you know, it's really hard. And so here I want to be able to just be completely open and share what's going on. And I always struggle with trying to defend myself because it's not my intentions to be like negative or whatever. And I do this on Instagram a lot. Like I'll say like, I'm super nauseous today, but I'm grateful to be pregnant. And I've had a couple people message me and they're like, you don't need to explain yourself. Pregnancy is hard. You don't need to always, you know, say you're grateful. Like we get you. But, and I really appreciate that, but not everybody does. Not everybody does. And so it's easier just to remind people in the moment. Anyways, I'm like getting off topic here. So basically, I think I'm experiencing symptoms of perinatal depression and perinatal anxiety. More anxiety than depression, but we kind of talked about this on the podcast this past week too. And I said I wasn't experiencing the depression, but I do actually think I am, like very lightly. I think the anxiety is much more. But when we first found out we were pregnant, I was so confident. I was so excited. I felt like it was finally our time. We were, you know, this was going to be the easy part for us. My pregnancy with Scarlett was so easy. It was so easy. Sciatic pain was like my worst symptom. Sciatic pain and heartburn. That was like the worst thing that happened throughout my pregnancy, honestly. So naturally, I went into this pregnancy thinking, okay, that's probably what's gonna, you know, happen this time. I was so wrong, first of all. I'm a totally different person than I was when I was pregnant with Scarlett. We've been through so much more than when I was pregnant with Scarlett, and it's taken us a lot, you know, a lot of heartbreaks to get to where we are today to be pregnant with this baby. And it's just different. After we had our scare and I thought we were miscarrying our pregnancy a couple of weeks ago, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below, where I explain everything's fine. Baby's doing good as far as I'm aware. We have an ultrasound this week actually to check on him. But I have a hematoma, subchorionic hematoma, that was causing the bleeding. I'm really hoping it's like decreasing or going away. But yeah, that's later this week. But we thought we were losing the pregnancy. We went to the ER like fully expecting to lose our pregnancy, and so that moment was like a light switch that flipped for me, and I went from being this like extremely confident person about this pregnancy to feeling all of this anxiety and intrusive thoughts about the pregnancy. And it's been really hard to balance, I guess. I'm trying to do things that bring me joy and make me excited about being pregnant, because this is my last pregnancy. Like, I don't plan on being pregnant again. If it's in our control, we won't have another baby, but you know, things always happen. Miracles always happen. But I'm just saying, if it's our plan, this is my last pregnancy, and I really don't want to go through my entire pregnancy being anxious and having intrusive thoughts and not enjoying every moment. And I am struggling with guilt already. There's been a lot of things that have triggered me. I've had to like stop watching Instagram reels because so many things trigger me. I know I'm emotional too from the hormones, but things just hit different when you've been through infertility, and I'm sure when you've been through a loss, like things just hit different. Basically, to explain the way that I'm feeling, I'll see something really happy and I'll relate to it in some way, and the intrusive thoughts in my head will start telling me that I'm not worthy. They'll tell me that this isn't going to happen. There's doubt that creeps in, and that is, I think, a coping mechanism for me to protect myself and protect my emotions, because when you go through infertility, and I speak on infertility mainly because that's what I've mainly experienced. When you go through infertility, you keep getting your hopes up and keep getting let down every single month. And so you learn to protect yourself, and a way to do that is by not allowing yourself to not necessarily be positive, but just hope for the best, if that makes sense. At least that's how it's been for me. I've been having more good days than bad. Not every day is bad, but I had a really bad day a couple of days ago, and I just cried all day long, literally all day long. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I was just so sad. I was so depressed. I kept thinking like, this is too good to be true. Like, I was so anxious. I'm like, is the baby growing? It's been 2 weeks since we had an ultrasound. Like, is my hematoma affecting him? Like, I know deep down things are good. I feel the symptoms. I feel like he's growing. I can sense it. And I truly feel like everything's gonna be okay. But it's those intrusive thoughts that creep in and literally take any happiness away, or like any like form of hope away. Like, they destroy that hope. Those intrusive thoughts destroy your hope, and I'm really trying to work through that right now. On top of that, I'm not able to do things I enjoy. I really wanted to stay active through my pregnancy, and I'm not able to work out right now. I'm not on bed rest or anything, but I'm not lifting things like more than 10 pounds. I am on pelvic rest. So my normal routine is completely thrown off, which I think is kind of triggering some depression as well, because I am a very routine driven person. So there's just a lot, I think, that is new to me that I'm trying to figure out and adjust. I think I'm going to feel a heck of a lot better once I see our doctor this Thursday. We'll get to see how he's growing, and I think I'll feel better. I do. But I just wanted to share kind of like where I'm at, how I'm feeling, what's going on. And if you're experiencing this too, you're not alone, because this is these are very real feelings. And I'm so glad I opened up about this on Instagram, because so many people messaged me and said, this is so normal. When I didn't think it was normal, I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Like, why? Like, I feel like I should be so over the moon, happy, grateful, excited, and I just can't let myself feel that right now. And I'm like, why do I feel these things? And so many of you guys shared your story, and that is why I love this community, because if I open up about something, somebody is going to help me not feel so alone. I'm trying to like deflect these emotions by focusing on like our nursery or like something like that, but the intrusive thoughts are still there. It's just hard. Like, it is just hard. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Perinatal depression, perinatal anxiety is a real thing. Perinatal depression and anxiety basically just means you're experiencing those feelings prior to giving birth. I think a lot of women who have been through loss or had a traumatic previous birth or previous pregnancy, or have been through infertility, even just normal women, there's no category on this, it can experience perinatal depression and anxiety, and it's a serious thing. It's a real thing, and I thought I had no idea I was experiencing this until I talked to a lot of you. And I am gonna talk with my doctor on Thursday, because I do think it's something she needs to be aware of, and I do want to talk to her about. I've been considering starting up BetterHelp again. I used to do BetterHelp for some therapy, and I might be starting that up again, but yeah, I just wanted to share where I'm at, what's going on. Anyways, let's go get a smoothie, go pick up my prescriptions, and I'm starting to crash. It's about that time. It's almost 12 o'clock, and usually between like 12 and 2 I need a nap, so we're running out of time here. Okay, here is my smoothie. It's called the Mermaid from Karma Apple and Gilbert, and it's so good. So it's like banana, pineapple, what else is in here? Blue spirulina, coconut milk, or coconut cream, coconut water. I think there's something else, but it's so delicious. I love it. And look at the fruit on top. How cute is that? I also grabbed one of these. I love their coconut chia puddings with fruit, so I'm gonna eat that later. There's dates in this too. I forgot. The dates are like what makes it sweet. Okay, just got a ton of pictures printed off. I don't know why Scarlett's face is like bright red in this picture because it's not on my phone. But I'm so happy I did this. There's my dad with Lila and Scarlett, her cousin, from Scarlett's surgery. Like, I just needed to print off pictures so we like actually had them. There's so many cute ones. Oh, I love that. So yeah, I'm glad that that is done. And if you have not done this recently, I encourage you to physically print off pictures, because I feel like everybody should have pictures physically printed off and not just on your phone. I'm gonna go through the drive-thru now and pick up my prescription and then head home and try to rest for a little bit. I need to rest because I'm not gonna make it tonight. We're going to dinner with some friends for a birthday, and it's at 7. And I'm honestly wondering how I'm gonna be awake at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to go home and rest a little bit. I am home. I've been home for a while, and I washed Scarlett's sheets. And I'm gonna get these put back on her bed before we head out for our dinner. Her grandma's gonna be here soon, but she is at the neighbor's house playing right now, in case you're wondering where she is. Just kidding, this is still wet. Going back in the dryer. Hello you guys, it's 5 o'clock and I just changed into this black midi length dress. I'm gonna wear this to dinner. I got this at H&M, I think, last year. Ty's back here watching TV, by the way, but he said a lot. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. It's like raining and windy and dust stormy here, so soccer got canceled for Scarlett tonight, which kind of worked out in our favor because we just had a lot going on with dinner and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.